Hello students and welcome back to our next lesson on the short E sound. We're going to be, this is our third lesson today, so if you haven't watched the first two, make sure to go back. And just to remind you, we're doing this to raise our scores on this test called NWF, which is nonsense words, and words like this, nem, tem, lom, that we want to say correctly, even though they're not real words that make sense. And so know that eh sounds at the beginning of words like egg. You say that with me, egg. And then at the beginning of a word like elk, elk, and then the beginning of the word end. Say that with me, end. Typically the short E sound isn't at the beginning of a word, it's usually in the middle. Like words like elephant, you'll definitely see it at the beginning of some words, okay? All right, so on this activity, I'm going to be going through this list of letters. If you see a letter that is our E, our sound for this, you say a short sound, and if it's not, I want you to say nothing, okay? Right, let's go first one. Eh. 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 Nice job. Okay, now we have some of our nonsense words we're going to practice reading today. Go ahead and read this first one. That should be when. All right, read the next one. Reb. Make sure you're reading them out loud too to yourself, okay? Next one. Pev. Down here. Yek. And you guys will notice there's some different endings at some of the words. These are the more common endings. CK says k at the end of a word, so I just kind of want to introduce you and get you guys used to seeing that at the end of a word. Yek. Next word. Zep. Next word. Seth. Next word. Jeb. Next word. Gef. Next word. Fet. Awesome job. Okay, grab a paper and a pencil. You might need to pause the video and grab and do that really quick. If it's a whiteboard that you have, that's totally okay too. Just something to write on and something to write with. Like I said, pause the video. You need to go do that real quick. And then the next thing we're going to do, we're going to practice spelling some nonsense words. Okay, so it's important. This is now our third day. We've been working on a short E sound, and we want to make sure we're learning to write these sounds as the same time that we're learning to read them and kind of make those things go together. So I want you to try to write these words when I say them, okay? The first word is teb. Teb. Go ahead and write that word. Okay, you should have done something like this. T-E-B. That would be teb. Okay? Nice job. And then the next word is gep. Gep. Go ahead and write that. Okay, that should have been a G and a E and a P. All right, and then the last word, nex. Nex. That one should be N-E-X. All right, awesome job. Okay, keep that paper out because we're going to do some more things here real quick. All right, we're going to go through. We have picked 5 of our high frequency words for this week. We're going to say them together, and then I'm going to have you write them 3 times, okay? So first, what word is this? It's the word best. Let's say that 3 times. Best, best, best. Now I'm going to have you pause the video and write that word 3 times. So go ahead and pause it and write it 3 times. Okay, nice job. Make sure you're pausing the video on each one or else you won't have time to write it 3 times. Okay, what's the second word? Get. Let's say it 3 times. Get, get, get. I need to get something out of the closet. Get. And now will you pause the video and write that 3 times on whatever you're writing on. All right, and for the next word, what word is that? Is help. Say it with me. Help, help, help. I need some help on my math. Okay, and now I want you to pause the video and write that 3 times. And if you can say it as you write it, that's even better. All right, next word is let. Let's say that together. Let, let, let. Okay, pause the video and write it 3 times. And then the last word is red. Let's say it together. Red, red, red. Go ahead and pause the video and write that one 3 times. Okay, great job, everybody. You can put the paper or whiteboard away because we're done writing for now. Now, this week we've been reading this story about Brett the Jet, and now we have a second story. It's going to introduce some words like hen. Jen is the name of the hen. Pen, which usually is something that you write with like this, but it has a different thing in the story. We'll see. Pet and red. So we're going to take a look today. We're going to do a couple different things. I'm going to read the sentence. Today we're focusing on accuracy. So notice I'm going to read a little bit slower than normal today so we can really focus on being accurate. And then tomorrow when we reread this passage, we'll worry about fluency. We'll try to read it a little smoothly and with a little more speed. So this first sentence, follow along with your eyes as I read to you. Brett has a pet hen. Can you guys read that with me? Brett has a pet hen. And then the next sentence, I'll read, Brett's hen is Jen. And here's the hen over here, kind of like a chicken. Read that with me. Brett's hen is Jen. Okay, I'll read the next one. Jen lives in a pen. Read it with me. Jen lives in a pen. And that's the difference. It doesn't for Jen to live in a pen. So another meaning of a pen can be like a little area with a fence around it, kind of like a yard where certain animals might stay, like pigs or chickens or different animals on a farm or something like that might live in a pen. It's just an area with a fence around it to keep them safe. All right, I'll read the next one. She is red like Brett. Read it with me. She is red like Brett. Awesome. One more page. I'll read it first. Jen needs to be fed. Read it with me. Jen needs to be fed like Brett. Read that with me. Like Brett. Okay, I'll read. Jen gets grass. Brett gets gas. Read it with me. Jen gets grass. Brett gets gas. And then the last sentence I'll read. Jen and Brett get fed. Read it with me. Jen and Brett get fed. Awesome job, guys. That's the end of our practice for today. You've been doing such a great job. We'll have one more lesson where we practice, and then there'll be a chance for you to show me what you know. So great job today, guys. Awesome.